Good evening, everyone, and welcome on into the heart of Lansdowne, Pennsylvania, where we are live from the legendary shoebox of Penn High School. Greetings, everyone. My name is Joe Clark, alongside Braylon
Fortune.
Braylon Fortune. And Braylon, we got a tough game here, and it's Penn Patriots going up against the Maryland Mercy Golden Bears. And this is a tough one. We have the Patriots going 0 for 4 the season, and we have the Golden Bears and undefeated on their varsity squad. Braylon, what does the Patriots need to do to at least make this a close game?
They need to play with just no resistance. They need to play knowing that you're playing a good team, and this team's not going to take you that serious when you're 0-4 and they're undefeated at 3-0. They're not going to take you that seriously. So they should play free. They should not be scared to take shots. They should play as physical as possible to try to outmatch these girls by the second half. And then that's basically just it to what they have to do. Better offense, great defense, and they can have themselves a win tonight.
Yeah, Penwood's last game here, it was a 57-23 loss up against Downingtown West, and they're going off that 0-4 record right now, but they're going off against an undefeated team. So it's going to be a very exciting game here, but we'll be back in just a few moments for tip-off. And we are back here in the shoebox. If you're just tuning in, my name is Joe Clark, your play-by-play commentator, alongside your color commentating associate right here. And this is Braylon Fortune. And we are underway for tip-off as Merion Mercy wins tip-off right here, settling at the top of the key. Driving in, looking outside. Looks the kid, and I'll go right out of bounds. But this looks to still be Merion Mercy's ball.
Yeah, off the gate, it was a height disadvantage for Merion Mercy on the tip-off, and that's just great work there to where the ball went to get it.
Kick out to Montague. Montague with the overhead shot, and that's up and in.
Yeah, great way to start for Merion Mercy.
Morris at the top of the key, settling, isolating the court. Morris hits the corner. Right. Now to Mills. Morris with a shot from deep, and that just airballs.
Yeah, deep shot there, just couldn't get to fall.
Couldn't get it to fall, but it was a good shot selection, believe it or not. Wide open, but towards the logo a little bit.
Yeah, it was just like they couldn't find anything open, so they decided just to take one.
Montague, heavily contested, stripped away by Morris. The ball will still stay in Merion Mercy's hands.
Yeah, travel there on Penwood. Merion Mercy will get the ball back.
We'll have Kidd. Passes it off to Mizik. Bounce pass in the corner. Nice look, floaters up. That's too strong by Kidd. The shot from deep, and that's no good. Rebounded by Penwood. They're off to the races for this fast break. Settling down at the wing and stolen right away.
Yeah, early struggles for Penwood. Logo shot and a steal on a fast break. Travel mixed in there.
He kick out in the corner for three, and that's just wide and no good from Mizik.
Yeah, she liked her look, just took it.
Right in the hands of Maddie Kidd. And Kidd will be at the top of the key. Kicks out to the wing. To the corner. Driving baseline. Full board, and that's still good. Rebounded, put back, and heavily contested.
Yeah, it was just a play there where everything just collapsed and tried to get the hook shot. It looked like just got fouled.
And she will go to the line for two, as this will be the first personal foul of this ball game for Penwood. The second one's up, and now it bounces off the iron.
So here comes Penwood trying to get some points on the board. They need a good start if they're going to win this game.
Penwood looking around beyond the arc, looking inside, shots up and fouled through the motion. And that was Yasmin Majid, and she would get fouled, and she'll go to the line for two.
Yeah. Big free throws here, just great paint play. Had the height advantage over everybody down there.
She really has the size over a lot of people on the court. And I'd like to mention, when you look at Majid and you see what she's been doing, she's really been playing more the interior offense and also defense as well. First one's up, and that's full net.
Yeah, big points for Penwood, even if it's just one. When you're playing an undefeated team and you haven't won a game all season, you have to get an early start working right now.
Going to settle with this one. Second one's up. And misses the second. Goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Still big points like I mentioned.
2-1. The Golden Bears are up on top. Drive, kick out for three, and that bounces off with Kidd's shot. Rebounded by Penwood, and we'll take this one all the way. A mismatch and passed away right into the hands of Mizik. Kidd at the top of the key. Kick out in the corner. Bounce pass on the baseline. Gets knocked out of bounds by Penwood, and this will stay Merion Mercy's ball.
Yeah, Penwood playing some good defense out the gate to start this game. And that's what they're going to need all game if they want to get this win.
Driving, high post. Fadeaway jumper for three, and that's no good. Rebounded by the Golden Bears. Kidd yet again at the top of the key. The kick out in the wing. In the corner, wide open for three. Drains it.
I think that will count as two, actually. I saw the ref pointing towards two. Some good points there for the one.
And a foul looked to be that she stepped out of bounds. Excuse me, not a foul. She stepped a little bit out of bounds. But we're going to call for a timeout here on the court, and we'll be back in just a few moments. And we are back yet again here in the shoebox. For the one is your score. Merion Mercy is on top of this one. The JV won the first game here, as the varsity has a chance to win both games here tonight, as the ref will call for a travel. But Merion Mercy's bench pleads their case.
Yeah, travel there. Big one for Penwood. You know, in this game, you can afford to go down a couple more points than you already are, and Penwood just needs something, a spark.
For three, and backboards it.
Going out, that's the spark they needed. They got it. Tie it right up.
The shot for two, and that floats on in.
Yeah, that's the spark. That's the punch back there for Merion Mercy after Penwood ties the game up. We're in for a good game.
Jump shot for three, and that's no good. Rebounded by Ajualuchi. Bounce pass in the interior. The floater's up, no good. Brought back down by Kennedy. Looking baseline. And we're going to kick this one out, but there will be a travel.
Yeah, she just didn't dribble as she was trying to get the ball out. Just called.
Another travel for Penwood, and Merion Mercy is in hands of the ball. In the corner, the kick out. Playing a lot of their offense in the outside perimeter. Plays it inside, and that's up and heavily contested and gets knocked right back down.
Yeah, the Merion bench, they wanted a foul for the first shot put up. They didn't get it. Got it at the end. So now they'll shoot for two, try to make this a 4-point game.
Taylor Morris will go to the line for two as the first one's up and splashes. We'll have some subs here as well. White at the logo. The kick out to Freeman. The jumper for three, and that's no good. ball right back down by Merion Mercy. Kick out to Mizik for three, and that's too strong. Rebounded by Morris. Morris will go all the way with this one. The shot's up for three, and that rattles in on out. The putback's up and no good by Kennedy.
Penwood getting some much-needed rebounds.
For three, and that one's too wide. Morris with the Euro step. Couldn't make it. Another kick out again, and this gets brought right back down by Kennefic.
Yeah, Penwood just needs to convert on these chances they're getting. That was counted about 4 rebounds, just couldn't convert any of them.
The kick out of the corner for three, and that rattles in and out by Mizik. Mills trapped in the corner right there. You see Merion Mercy really trying to play that man-to-man defense, and they're really trying to push on this defense as this game progresses.
Yeah, just got him in the corner, and there's really nowhere to go when that happens. Penwood will keep the ball, though.
Freeman driving in the lane, kick out to Kennedy for the two, and that's good.
Yeah, almost went out of bounds. Kennedy was able to get it, put it up.
Kicks out to Donahue in the corner for three, and that's off the side of the iron. Pin pulling around, and that will go out of bounds.
It looks like it will be lower Merion Mercy's ball.
In the corner for three, that's too strong. Rebounded by Freeman. Freeman hits Morris on the run and lays it up and in.
Yeah, great work there by Taylor Morris to get that in transition. Had to catch it, had to fully adjust to make that catch, and then was able to Euro step in and take it all the way.
Penwood really playing a lot of defense as 30 seconds is left on the clock of this first. Another three beyond the arc. That's no good. Rebound by Freeman.
Penwood will likely hold down to the last shot here, try to get something for the end of the quarter.
The shot's up off the side of the iron. This will go out of bounds, but look to be on the tip of the fingers of the Golden Bears.
Yep, so with 10 seconds left, Penwood will get one more chance with it. Guess try to get it out to one of your shooters or get a mid-range shot up.
With the shot up, and that's good.
What they needed, but Merion Mercy still has a chance.
Beyond the buzzer, that's no good as airball. 11-8 is your score going into the second. And they played a really hard-fought game, as we talked about. And what Penwood's been doing with the shot selections hasn't really elevated their performance so far.
Yeah, doing amazing. When we come back here, from the shoebox.
And we are back here in the shoebox. 11-8 is your score. If you're just tuning in, my name is Joe Clark alongside Braylon Fortune. And a very tough game here for both sides of the ball here, Braylon.
Yeah, and Penwood, a lot of things were set to happen. A lot of people said that Penwood could have got blown out here, and a tough first quarter. Just got to keep that up throughout the whole game. Got that late three. And that's what they're going to need if they want to win this game currently. And they'll also get the ball, which is big.
Plays at the top of the key. At the right wing to Morris. Nice spacing on the court here for Penwood. As Keasley loses the ball a little bit but gains it back.
Yeah, great save there. Keep Penwood with the ball. And it looks like we'll get a moving screen foul, and Merion Mercy will get the ball back.
Aruc will inbound to Kidd. Kidd back to Aruc. Plays it at the top of the key. Look inside and gets it up and in. Caroline Mizik.
Yeah, great work there by Mizik. Tough layup. Got Merion missed some momentum now.
See Morris at the logo. Nice ball movement here. Trying to body her way in is Majid and gets called for a walk.
Yeah, that was just a call there. She was trying to get into the paint, get close to make an easy layup with that height advantage and wingspan advantage. Just traveled.
Playing this on the outside. Driving in is the Governor. Battling for the ball. Golden Bears gets it back. Kidd at the top of the key. Looking around his Tremps. The shot's up for three, no good. That was deflected on the way up. And we'll call for a foul.
So, Penwood will get the ball here. And one thing Penwood's going to try to do, I think, a lot tonight is get it to the big lady over there. Try to get her some easy points with that height advantage.
Shots up, and that's just strong. Ball right back down by Maddie Kidd. Spacing around the floor, driving baseline, and gets bodied on the way up. Just driving baseline there. And that was Hannah Treps, as there was a screening foul right there, as we've seen. Big, heavy contact when you're driving baseline. Unfortunate for Penwood, but Merion Mercy has a way to answer back with these foul shots, and that's one's up and no good.
Yeah, she was out in the left three-point area and drove in.
Shots up for Treps, and that's just airballed. We'll go back down the other way with Penwood.
So Penwood will get the ball back now. 6 minutes exactly left here in this first half. Trying to get some points on the board.
Right, playing it at the point. Hits Morris at the wing. Back to Mills. To Morris. Morris driving in through the foul stripe. And just draws a walking foul as she didn't move as quickly as she wanted to, but she just needed to plant that pivot foot down. If she would have planted that pivot foot, she would have been fine.
Yeah, and it's just the simple fact of when Morris was trying to get in, she was trying to be faster, take a Euro step, and try to get something up or pass it out. And what Morris did there was she was looking for a foul, and see what happened there.
Yeah, we've seen Majid really was guarding the paint there as she was trying to drive on in, but Penwood will be hit with another foul. We'll have shots at the foul stripe, and that's up and no good.
Yeah, first free throw miss, and Merion Mercy, they're having chances to convert some much needed points against this team that's been playing them tough all night, and they're just missing the free throws.
Second one's up and no good by Mizik. We'll go there for a fast break. Almost loses the ball. And that's Mills. And this one will be stripped and go the other way. Donahue kicks out for the trifecta, no good. The putback's up, and that's wide. But rebounded by Morris. Morris on the fast break. The Eurostep going the other way. The floater's up, bounces around to be no good. Brought right back down by Kidd.
Yeah, Morris almost had it, just couldn't convert it.
Kennedy driving this ball around the perimeter. Shot in the corner. That rattles in or out. Morris will control his offense yet again.
Yeah, trying to get the Patriots their first score of the second quarter. There it is.
Kennedy gets one up and in. The nice floater shot to go. And Kennedy and Morris out there really need to start really communicating more. And I think they might have some progression on the court. As that's one's up and just wide. Gold Bears keep it in. Mizik looking around. Shots up and no good. But we're going to have some substitutions coming on in.
Be a timeout for Merion Mercy. So 13-10 here, 4:10 left here in this first half when we come back here on Penn 1 U Live The Brain.
And we are back here in the shoebox for more action of Penwood varsity basketball going up against the Merion Mercy Golden Bears. And Patriots are up. Shots up, and that bounces in on out. Battling near the Golden Bears bench. But Mizik will drive all the way down the court. 13-10 is your score. Patriots are on top. Merion Mercy just trying to answer back. Bounce pass in the corner. Hits in the corner for three, and that's off the side of the iron.
Yeah, Merion Mercy only has 2 points here in this second quarter. They're going to need to step it up on offense as Penwood has a good 3-point lead.
That's up and just wide. Rebounded by Freeman. That's up and no good.
So here we go. Merion Mercy.
Bounce pass in paint. And she would get fouled going up. And that'll be Dylan Hall.
Yeah, so first free throw, and these free throws are big. I feel like you gotta make both of them. The way this game is going with how Penwood is playing amazingly, first free throw, no good. How they're playing amazingly on defense, and they can get the offense going. Penwood gets one run with how little they scored here in this second quarter. This game could be over.
The second one's up and rattles on in. Freeman will work this at the point to Morris. Morris going to go back at the top of the key. Loses her handles, but gets it right back. Bounce pass to Kennedy. Jump shot for three, and that's no good. Brought right back down into the game of play, but just knocked right back out by Penwood, and this will go the other way.
Yeah, so 2:40 left here. Merion Mercy a chance to take the lead or tie it up here, which will be big against this Penwood team.
Donahue kicks out for 3, and that bounces in on out. Freeman looks for Morris. Morris gets stripped away.
Yeah, the pickpocket there.
Donahue kick out. Back to Donahue. Trying to track this one down at the logo. In the quarter for 3, no good. Rebound by Morris. Morris trying to look for some help. Freeman loses her handles. The long ball 3, and that's no good. Back to Morris again. It looks to be that she gets fouled going to the rim.
Yeah, great hustle play there by Morris. Took a deep shot, missed it, got her rebound back, and got some much-needed points, and got fouled, bringing it to a 4-point game, and can make it a 5-1.
Now Taylor Morris will go back to the line for 2. First one's up, and that's no good. Excuse me, that would be for 1.
So here we go with Merion Mercy bringing it up, down by 4. You know, when you look at it, they're only down by 4, but the way this game's going, that 4 can seem like 10.
Donahue tries up and no good. Morris going all the way. The Euro step floors up and over and good.
Taylor Morris having herself a night. You said it earlier before this game that she was the leading scorer on this Penwood team with 9 points per game, proving why she is as a senior.
Donahue kicks out the top of the key. Look in the key, no good. Right back to Freeman. Freeman with the Euro step goes all the way, no good, but nice play right there by her.
Yeah, just a Euro step, almost got it, just didn't have enough power.
The floater's up, no good. Brought right back down by Kennedy. Morris just going to reset this one with the time winding down. Less than 30 seconds left on the clock, 17-11. Morris just trying to get one quick play here as she gets fouled.
Yeah, Penwood in the driver's seat. Great first half they have with 25 seconds left. Trying to get more.
Freeman finds Mills. Hits Freeman again to Morris. Just passing it around to try to get a good shot off before the time winds down before the half.
Under 10 seconds now.
Freeman driving all the way. Floaters up, full board and no good. And the Golden Bears will be down by a few. 17-11 is your score going into the half. But Braylon, we've seen a lot of really good shot selections by Penwood. I feel like they've been playing one of their best games by far. And seeing what they've been playing by a few. And just a note, just with everything going on with Penwood right now, and I've been liking Taylor Morris so far and how she's been playing the game. She's been playing the game very patient. What are some of your thoughts on how they've been playing and the progression going through the game?
Yeah, they're playing a game like I said. They're not playing, though, with freedom. They're not playing with, what I'm trying to say is, they're not playing with, you can do whatever. They're taking good shot selections. They're hustling. They're playing how you think a team that's trying to be an undefeated team and you're 0-4. This Penwood squad is playing amazingly. As we see, they're playing great defense. They're hustling on offense. And it's going to see if the Golden Bears can make adjustments. They need to get more physical. They need to hustle a little more because Penwood's going to beat them out in that race if they don't.
Yeah, and I feel like Penwood just needs to keep that confidence up. 17-11 is your score into the half. We'll be back in just a few moments for more of your Penwood basketball here on SFPN. And we are back here in the shoebox. We're just tuning in for the second half of action. My name is Joe Clark alongside Braylon Fortune. And Braylon, this has been a really great game we're watching here for Penwood. And just got to mention a lot of players on that squad. You have Taylor Morris, Kenyon Mills. These girls have been playing really good basketball so far up against an undefeated team.
Yeah, and just another error there. And this is the thing that's happening. And Penwood is just, like I said, when if they're only down 4, it feels like they're down 10. It can feel like you're down to 30 with how Penwood is playing this game. This is amazing, and they just need to keep it going. That's basically all.
Penwood with the ball. Kick out to Morris. Morris for the triple. Drains it. Taylor Morris with the trifecta.
Yeah, Taylor Morris there. Great play. 20-11 now. We make it a 9-point game.
Moving around. Finds Mizik. Dishing around the perimeter. Kidd looking around. Finds Mizik. Looks for a shot in the interior. That's up and good.
Yeah, great play there to bring it back with at 7. There, just turn around, mid-range jumper, got it to fall. And that's what you look for in a player.
Morris, heavily guarded by Kidd, gives it off to Freeman. Freeman going to drive through the key, and that's up and good.
Yeah, that was just Taylor Morris getting defended, and they had made adjustments to double her. Gave a wide open look.
Kidd looks at Mizik. Looking around, bounce pass, back to Mizik. Mizik gets stripped away by Freeman. Body's on the floor right here. We're going to get a jump ball.
Yeah, this will go Penwood's way, and they're just playing amazing right now. Up in this game by a good margin here with 6:20 left in the third.
As Freeman is going to bounce this one across the center line. They've been playing really good, 22-13. Penwood still on top. A look in the inside. Morris for the floater up, no good. Rebound, put back is good.
Yeah, Penwood getting momentum now as Merion Mercy forced to use a timeout. It's just been not their game.
Yasmin Majid had the nice putback right there, and you got to say, when you really want to look for your forwards, your centers on the court, you really want to dish it off to them a lot when you look at the interior, right? We are really looking at playing at the low post. It's very hard because you're bodying up on your opponent, but it's a very difficult shot. And also when you're being doubled to maybe triple teamed in the paint, when you're playing that 2-3 defense, it gets pretty tough out there, I would say.
Yeah, it's just the fact that Merion Mercy needs to just be better. They're not hustling like Penwood. Like I said earlier, they're gonna come into this game underestimating a team. That's what you do when you're facing an 0-4 team. You're gonna underestimate them no matter how hard you try. And what they did, and now they find themselves in a big pickle.
Majid will go to the line, and we hear a lot of vocals coming from Merion Mercy's bench, telling them to get your head in the game, but be confident. And that's what I really like about the coaching staff when you really look at what their coaching has been for the Golden Bears. And you've really been seeing really good coaching skills with Merion Mercy in total.
Yeah, probably one of the reasons why they were undefeated coming into this game. That undefeated streak, though, slipping away.
Kicked it around the perimeter. Throws it here as Traps. Looks in the key, and that's up and good. That's Dylan Hall for the 2-ball.
Yeah, it definitely looks like both teams, Penwood and Merion Mercy, got some more of a scoring factor here to start this. Some adjustments there made on offense and now it's going to see if just they can continue with that.
Mills looks to be stripped away here, just picks her pocket, but heavily fouled right there towards the logo.
So Penn will get the ball back with about 5:20 left here.
Kennedy will inbound. Mills double teamed. They're going to go all the way here. The Golden Bears with the shot up and just heavily get tested. And that'll be a foul going up. And that was MJ Donahue when she was going up for the layup on that fast break right there.
Yeah, that's actually a good foul there to make sure, avoid the points. Just make sure that shot does not go in. And now the way they've been shooting free throws, first one goes through the way they've been shooting free throws, the foul could be good. And they just need to, Merion Mercy just needs to be better on their free throws, and they're doing it here right now.
Donahue for the second one up and rattles on in.
Big points there, bring it to 7 here in the shoebox.
Taylor Morris at the right wing. Motioning on the court is Jayla Kennedy. Morris hits Majid. Majid's up and in. That's good.
Yeah, that just seems like that's just too easy for her with that height advantage. I've talked it time and time again in this game, and that's what Penwood was looking to do. It definitely looks like they've got most of their points off the shot, but that's some critical points there to bring it to 9.
Hall kicks out for 3, and Mizik with the trifecta.
Now let's bring it to 6 here. We go here in the shoebox. More scoring here in this this third quarter, and Penwood now looking just to respond back.
Penwood's really getting a double team here. Morris will take this from downtown, and that rattles in on out. Brought right back down by Freeman. Freeman kicks out for the floater. That's no good. Back to Majid. Majid, a long pass here to Morris. Back to Majid, body her way in the paint. Picks her pocket, and that's stripped away.
Yeah, just loses it there. And great steal there. Merion Mercy now getting some momentum, especially if they can score here.
Looking around the perimeter. Mizik just kicking this one around. Analucci with the floater up and no good.
Yeah, so Penn will get the ball back now, trying to do something.
The long trifecta from downtown, and that's off the iron. Battle her way through the lane, and she will get called for a travel, and that was Caroline Mizik.
Yeah, so now Penwood getting another chance here as good defense there by Hannah.
It looked to be for another travel right there on the court. Going to kick out the Mizik. Mizik playing this from a distance. Bounce pass in the paint, and this will be knocked out of bounds by Penwood.
Yeah, there. And just a little mismatch with the ball. It went out of bounds. We'll stay with Merion Mercy. Looking like they need some points here as this third quarter winding down. You know, I talk about a lot when I just watch sports in general how I think the third quarter and basically any sport is the longest, and proving me right here.
Kicking out, bounce pass in the paint. Battling around is McGovern, and she gets it up and in.
Yeah, great play there by McGovern. And just facing Taylor Morris one of the best players on this Penwood team, if not the best, and just great move there. I like the coach from the Merion Mercy side talked about stop walking, as that's an error right there. And woken up Merion Mercy now here late in this game.
Yeah, Ariel Chard has really showed her passion for the sport. Just he's telling her players really just get moving. You can't stay stagnant on these plays. Frees up, no good. Rebounded by Freeman. Freeman with a football pass down the court. Tries to hit Morris, and that'll be off the tip of her fingers and will go out of bounds. Merion Mercy will be in hands of this offense right now as they have an opportunity to come back.
Yeah, so the game just flipped a script early. Penn was up by as much as at least 10, and now it's a 4-point game, and Merion Mercy has momentum.
In the corner to Krause. Krause back at it again. Looks around to Adalucci. That's up and no good. Ball right back down by Freeman. Adalucci with the putback up, no good. Gets fouled on the play, and that'll be an N1.
Yeah, big there for Merion Mercy. Can bring this game within one.
It's a 2-point game right now, 26-24.
Yeah, from my point of view, that didn't look like a lot of contact. It looked like though maybe something came from the back on that foul, so now big free throw.
It's up and no good. Morris will take control of this offense. The spin move. Traveled all the way baseline and gets an N1. We just had 2 N1s up and down the court. And now it didn't count.
Yeah, they say it's on the floor, and that's one of those things in basketball. No, it will count.
Oh, it will.
It will. She'll go to the line now for 1, as that 28 is still on the scoreboard. The ref was pointing to it being down, but I guess some changes there. Free throw no good.
28-24. Penwood just looking for the first win of the season. Krause, bounce pass. Floors up, no good. Moore's trying to get a hand of it. And couldn't. The foul will stay on the floor. And this will be the Golden Bears ball.
Yeah, and now Penwood got some momentum back. Sub will come in for the Golden Bears. And you just got to look at it. This is one of the most competitive girls basketball games, just basketball games I've seen at the high school level, especially here in the shoebox.
Floors up for Hall. That's no good. Penn was really bringing on this defense. Heavy defense right here. Majee's fighting for the ball. This will be a jump ball.
And this will stay with Merion Mercy. Big one. Definitely to stay, and just great work there to get that jump ball, stop stuff in the paint. Just couldn't rip it away in time.
Kennefic for the inbound. Looks for Adalucci. The shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Morris, so she'll take this one all the way. A triple for Freeman, that's just wide. Less than 30 seconds left on the clock, 28-24. Fast break here for the Golden Bears. Battle for the ball, and Freeman will hit the deck.
Yeah, just got tripped up there in the transition trying to get that ball. There was 16 seconds left. Penn will be able to have some time to hold down to a final shot to end the third here. And both teams, 3 fouls. You know, Penwood, I saw a little, just didn't mention it, that they were having some foul troubles. I'll just let that roll for a little. Here now, under 10 seconds left.
Less than 5 seconds left on the clock. Freeman for the last shot. The shot's up. And that's no good. Off the iron. 28-24 is your score going into the fourth quarter. A very aggressive game right here And I got to say, Braylon, this has been a very competitive one, very physical too. As you talked about, they need to be more physical, and both sides are.
Yeah, it's just been that type of game where, like they say in the NFL, on any given Sunday, and this is one of those, except any given Friday night, I guess, on tonight's game. And Penwood's just been playing amazingly, which gives Penwood a lot of hope. Even if they do lose this game, there's still a whole nother quarter to play to go lose. You gotta say, you started the season off 0-4, and now you're playing an undefeated team that has some physical players, has some good shot makers, and you're beating them by 4, and you had as much as 10 on them. This is a great learning lesson for Penwood, win or lose.
And the 28-24 is your score going into the fourth, but we'll be back in just a few moments here on SFBN. And we are back here on SFBN, here in the shoebox. Penwood going up against Merion Mercy. 28-24 is your score, with Merion Mercy trailing down by just 4 points. Penwood really playing this among the perimeter, just trying to keep this lead away from Merion Mercy.
Yeah, with that no shot clock factor, Penwood's definitely looking to hold down, find an open shot, but a steal there by Merion Mercy.
The double team here by Freeman and Morris. They'll draw a foul to just reset this play. Oh, this will be a jump ball.
And it will stay with Merion Mercy. And I like Penwood's now running a press, and I can see why they're doing this. They want to get the ball back. They want to wind time.
And a big collision right there. And a Merion Mercy player is down on the court. It looks to be her ankle. So she looks to be down. 28-24 is your score with 7:30 left on the clock in the fourth. We're going to cut to a quick break, but we will be back in just a few moments. And we're back here yet again in the shoebox. Here in the fourth quarter, Penwood going up against Merion Mercy. 7:30 left on the clock. 28-24 is your score. Kidd will control this offense a little bit here at the top of the key. Mizik in the corner. Heavily contested by Freeman. Mizik with the footer up, and that's no good. Knocked right out by Merion Mercy.
Yeah. So, Merion Mercy getting another chance here. Some critical points they needed. You can't let Penwood get basically any more points. Critical points right there. Bring it to a 1-point game. Merion Mercy bench fired up.
Maiv Arouk with the triple to go. Makes this game a 1-point game right here. Morris trying to hit somebody at baseline, and a miscommunication to be a turnover.
Yeah, now Merion Mercy with a chance to put something up. Penwood just needs to play. They need to play with, you're only up by 1 now, and they just need to play with some.
A triple from the corner, that's no good. And a jump ball by the ref, but that had Merion Mercy in shock after she took that shot.
Yeah. definitely just now Penwood, they need some momentum. They're playing against the back of the wall with that injury and a big hit. And even though it definitely was not intentional, now you're just looking at this team kind of fired up and they want to win it for their fallen player.
Morris for 3, and that's just short. Morris really putting her head down after that shot, but it's a good shot selection overall. You're wide open, why not?
Yeah, and just, I feel like I wouldn't have taken that shot. Well, like, you shouldn't take that shot. That's a big one if they make it now.
And for the putback, that's up and in. Katie McGovern. Morris trying to look for somebody at baseline, but she's going to take this one from deep, and that's no good.
Yeah, one thing about Morris, they're leaving her open deep, and she's taking very deep shots. She just can't convert them. Almost pickpocketed there.
Kidd looks at McGovern. Miznik for the trifecta, and that's too strong. That's up and no good. Rebounded by Majid. She gets triple teamed, but hits Morris for the pass.
Yeah, tall wingspan there, was just able to keep it away and give it out to Morris.
Morris looking to her right. Weaving in and out. Bonding her way. The spin move jumper, that's up and in. She drops a dime, and she's headed to the bank. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, great work there by Morris. Fast break, though. Give Merion Mercy the lead right back. Here with about 4:35 here left to play in this game.
Morris looks inside to Majid, and she gets a board that goes up and in. A timeout will be called. 32-31, 1-point game, 4:23 left on the clock of the fourth. And this has been a very exciting one here. Brylan, I got to say, this has been a very fascinating game overall. You've seen the pace of the game grow. You've seen it was very stagnant when you look at Penwood. Penwood was really struggling in the beginning. Things started to heat up. Their shots are started to hit. But Merion Mercy's been coming up, bringing this to be a 1-point game here. What does Merion Mercy need to do to just get back into this game?
Oh, they need to do what they've been doing, and it's just hold Penwood a little more to that standard. And they've clawed their way back in this game. They were down as much as 10, and now it's a 1-point game. Low-scoring affair here, and with these last 4 minutes, you're going to feel like 10 as Merion Mercy's just looking to make a last and final stand to try to keep the undefeated streak alive. And for Penwood, though, now looking at it, a loss here would be affect players. Like what I'm trying to say is it would be a big effect, like a big downgrade for Penwood. What I'm trying to say there is because they'll drop to 0-5 after they played one of their best games yet.
It's a really good game so far. And Merion Mercy's going to start off with the ball after this timeout. Thought she was going to take it, but we're going to call for a travel right here as she planted her feet, was stagnant on the play, and then she went right back to it. They're going to call that every time.
Yeah, and I think just what happened there is she was trying to make something happen. Stolen away there.
Picks her pocket, but gets knocked away by Freeman at just the right time.
Yeah, 4:02 left. And, wow, just physical upfront defense. Hustle player really there.
Hannah Traps really wants to space out the floor right now for the Golden Bears.
And we have a foul. Looks like going to be on Penwood. On their second foul of the quarter.
Be on Kenya Mills. Kenya Mills is a second-year sophomore at Penwood. So playing with the Patriots, going into her second year. Been a really good playmaker for them, too. No matter what with the fouls call, she's still a very aggressive player.
Yeah, big possession for Merion Mercy. A chance, get some momentum.
Shots up, no good. Brought right back down off the glass by Majid. Freeman trying to look for some help. Gets Mills. Back to Morris. Morris going to reset this at the logo. Majid trying to screen right there for a second, but pulls right back. Majid going to play in the paint. Looks to try to hit Kennedy at baseline.
Yeah, and Morris is trying to keep herself at bay with trying to take deep threes as they're playing a little more up. And she's just trying to command the offense like a quarterback, try to get them to go where she wants to try to make a big play. And it's just great defense by Merion Mercy.
Treps. It's Hall. Hall. Look at the top of the key for three. That bounces off the iron. A nice look by Arup, but rebounded by Freeman. Hall. Heavily contested. Morris. But no match for Morris as that's up and in.
Yeah, big one there. Morris took it herself. Make it a 3-point game. Penwood has the momentum now.
The shot's up for Hall. That's no good. Ping-ponging around. Nobody's able to get it. Kennedy just trying to keep this in for Penwood as time winds down.
Yeah.
2:38 left on the clock.
This is where Penwood has to hold down, force them to foul.
Morris playing great offense. It's up. It rattles it in on home.
And timeout, Merion Mercy. We bring us to a 5-point game. Penwood gets late momentum with 2:23 left here in the shoebox.
36-31 is your score. 2:23, as we said, it's up on the board. Timeout has been called, but we will be back on SFBN in just a few moments. And we are back yet again here in the shoebox. 2:23 is on the clock as 36-31 is your score. 5-point lead for the Patriots. As Merion Mercy trying to answer back. Kicking out of the perimeter. Hits baseline. Frozen on the play. And it's up and in by Katie McGovern.
Yeah, great move by McGovern to get around tall player there. And Penwood just needs to hold down. It's only a 3-point game. Hold the ball.
Spin move, jumper, and drains it.
Yeah.
Taylor Morris yet again.
Yeah, Taylor Morris has just been a big factor in this game for the Patriots. Reason why she's the leading scorer on the team is for that reason, how she's able to do that. And we're going to get a travel on Merion Mercy with 1:37 left.
Unfortunate call right there if you're Merion Mercy. Patriots are playing phenomenal. We have Taylor Morris and Freeman really going after the ball. As Freeman's going to slowly jog this one at the top of the key. Hits Morris at the wing for three. The try's no good. Rebounded by Kennedy. Putback's up. That's wide. And it'll be brought right back down by the Golden Bears.
So here we go. Merion Mercy needs some points here as we're getting close to under a minute.
Jumpers up and no good by Weigand. As this ball will go the other way, but we will have a timeout here from Merion Mercy. 38-33 is your score with 1:02 left on the clock of the fourth. And we're going to cut to a quick break here with this timeout, but we'll be back in just a few moments here on Sports Fanbase Network. And we are back here for Penwood basketball as Morris tries to drive in the lane but gets called for a walk as she moved more than 3 times.
Yeah, definitely it looked like walk, like a slide there, and that will get called every time.
The try from deep, and that's air ball. Tries to get put back by McGovern. But less than a minute left on this clock, 38-33. Penwood still looking for their first win, and they might get it tonight. Morris driving all the way in front of the scorer's table and gets fouled by Treps.
Yeah, Treps has been playing great defense. Definitely seems like a hustle player. They're going to need it now with 42 seconds left, and they're down by 6.
Looking around and gets stripped away by Merion Mercy. Fadeaway shot up, no good. Putback is good.
Yeah, that time will run though. Merion Mercy needs a quick turnover. They'll get it to Morris.
Morris just getting fouled. A lot of contact right there, but
we'll call a foul. Originally it was called out of bounds, but now they'll call a foul there. That could have changed the whole thing. 21 seconds left. It's a 3-point game, and they just need the defense right now.
Freeman throws it up to Kennedy, it looks like. And the ball will be knocked out of Kennedy's hands. But it will not stay with Penwood. This will be with Merion Mercy.
Yeah.
It looks to be that we'll have another timeout here. 38-35. And the diameter of the game has changed a lot. Both teams have struggled when it came to shooting, but then they've grown a lot of confidence. Penwood overall going up against an undefeated team, as you may have talked about.
And it's just been amazing for them. 20 seconds left. You don't need a 3, but if you don't shoot a 3, you're going to need something quick and play the best defense of the season currently. And they're drawing up something on offense to try to get a 3 or get points and then draw something great on defense.
Merion Mercy has been having some stronger defense right here. Been picking the pocket a lot and just getting after the ball every play, but never let Penwood ever shy away from this game because Penwood has this great confidence, and I love to have this confidence as these young girls do on the court and what they've been playing and how they've been playing in the defensive schemes and the offensive schemes. It's all right there, and they have this game in their hands. It's 20.8 left on the clock, 3-point game. As this timeout breaks away, Merion Mercy with the ball. Donahue at the logo. Donahue, heavily contested by Freeman. The shot's up. That's off the front of the iron and no good. Rebounded by McGovern. And it looks to be Merion Mercy stepped out of bounds.
Penwood ball. 5 seconds left. Not over yet. Not over yet, especially with this defense.
5 seconds left on the clock. Kennedy gets fouled by Emerson Wigand. .9 seconds left on the clock. 3-point game. Penwood just trying to stay in possession. Baseball pass down the court, and Morris will be fouled in front of the cheerleaders.
Yeah, so they need one more foul actually to get into the bonus. So Penwood's going to have to do this inbound again with 2 seconds left.
Kennedy just trying to get a shot up. If she would have made it, that would have been an N1. That would have been a crazy N1, but fortunately that just went full glass.
Yeah, this game's kind of over. There's only a second left. What a game, though, by both teams, as Penwood will likely move to 1-4 on the year, and Merion Mercy gets their first loss, and now it will be a shot. Something was happening there. Penwood definitely playing their players back. I feel like you missed it. You shoot the first one, make it, miss the second one. Yeah, automatic live ball.
This is the first, and that is the game. 38-35. The Penwood Patriots come out with the first win of the season. A great game the Penwood Patriots have played over the undefeated Merion Mercy Golden Bears. And as we've talked about throughout this game, the Patriots have played a phenomenal game right here and what they've played overall. And this has been a phenomenal game, but we're going to cut to a quick break, but we'll be back with your post-game interview.
Hello, everybody. After the competitive game here with Penwood and Merion Mercy, we have Taylor Morris. Taylor Morris, great game there. You had a lot of clutch plays, and how do you feel like that affected the game?
I think it affected us in a good way. Just staying strong so we can get our first win was what we needed to do.
Yeah, you were playing an undefeated team coming into this game 0-4 and played amazingly. Does that give you guys confidence for the rest of the season?
Yes, it gives us a lot of confidence. We already knew that we needed a win, especially on our home court. We wasn't losing on our home court, so we needed to go out with a bang and stay strong and play together.
Yeah, and how do you feel like the rest of your team affected the game?
I think we played an effective game a good way. We still have a lot of work to do. We're back in the gym tomorrow.
Thank you, Taylor Morris. As we sign off here from Penwood High School in the shoebox here, Braylon Fortune, joined by my man, Joe. Sorry, forgot your last name, man.
Joe Clark.
Joe Clark here, Braylon Fortune. Thank you, everybody that helps us with this program so we can watch these games, and me and Joe here can do this stuff here. Signing out here from Penwood High School.